The decision. De Jong makes his stance clear on leaving Barcelona, heartbroken and wants to leave. Barcelona player, fed up with Flick's treatment to strengthen the attack. Barcelona agrees to a swap deal with Liverpool in defense and midfield. Three important absences. Worry Dortmund, ahead of Champions League, clash with Barcelona. A surprising statement from Pep Guardiola about Barcelona. Before the Dortmund match. Before we begin, don't forget to share your predictions in the comments about the result of the Barcelona versus Dortmund match. And if you're a Barcelona fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and share. The decision. De Jong makes his stance clear on leaving Barcelona. Some recent reports have revealed developments regarding the future of Dutch midfielder Frenkie de Jong with FC Barcelona. It appears that de Jong is not paying attention to offers from other clubs, such as Liverpool, Manchester United, or the Saudi clubs that have been linked with him. At this moment, the Dutchman only wants to listen to offers from Barcelona, as he aims to become the team's captain in the future, especially after returning to his best form this season. De Jong's future developments with Barcelona. According to Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, Frenkie de Jong, the Barcelona midfielder, has confirmed his firm desire to renew his contract with the Spanish club, which ends in the summer of 2026. The 27-year-old Dutchman made it clear to his agent, Ali Dorson, that his priority is to stay at Barcelona and continue working under coach Hansi Flick. The Spanish newspaper continued that Barcelona prefers to delay contract renewal negotiations until after the crucial part of the season, as the team aims for success in the league, the cup, and the Champions League, with de Jong being clear about his position. Mundo Deportivo confirmed that the player informed his agent that he is very happy at the Catalan club and has no intention of leaving. Instead, he is focusing solely on developing his career at Barcelona. Regarding the possibility of leaving for free after the expiration of his contract, de Jong confirmed that he does not intend to leave the club for free, as he feels a deep sense of loyalty to Barcelona, which made a significant investment in him when they signed him from Ajax in 2019, paying 75 million euros plus 11 million euros in variables. Heartbroken and wants to leave. Barcelona player, fed up with Flick's treatment. Barcelona player rejects Flick's treatment. Recent reports have revealed that one of Barcelona's players is seeking to leave the club during the upcoming summer transfer window due to the treatment he has received from coach Hansi Flick. What's the story? According to Mundo Deportivo, Ansu Fati feels extremely disappointed and heartbroken because of his current situation at Barcelona and his lack of playing time, despite having talked to coach Flick. The 22-year-old player has not featured for Barcelona in any match since the Copa del Rey game on January 4th, where he played just 28 minutes. This situation has led him to consider leaving the club to get more playing time and opportunities. The bigger picture. Fati was linked with a move away from Barcelona last January, and indeed, several offers came his way. However, he sat down with Flick and ultimately decided to remain with the Catalan side. According to the Spanish newspaper, 4 clubs expressed interest in signing Fati in January: Ajax, Borussia Dortmund, Porto, and Turkish side Besiktas. Disappointment Mundo reported that Fati feels disappointed and only wants to play, seeking to join a team that believes in him and his abilities, especially as he feels he is not receiving the recognition he deserves at Barcelona. Barcelona's next step. Barcelona is preparing for a tough match against Borussia Dortmund on Wednesday in the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals, before facing Leganés next Saturday in La Liga. To strengthen the attack. Barcelona agrees to a swap deal with Liverpool. Barcelona has expressed its willingness to finalize a swap deal with Liverpool in the upcoming summer transfer window, with the aim of strengthening the team's attack while also taking advantage of the English club's desire to sign a new defender. Liverpool is looking to sign a new central defender in the upcoming summer transfer market, as they currently lack a strong backup for their duo of Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, especially with several offers threatening their continuity at the club. Meanwhile, Barcelona is still searching for an outstanding left winger to reinforce their attack, as the team currently lacks a natural left winger. Barcelona seeks to sign Liverpool player. According to Relevo, Barcelona has decided to enter negotiations with Liverpool to acquire Colombian star Luis Diaz, the left winger for the Reds, in the upcoming summer transfer window. The network mentioned that Barcelona officials are considering exploiting Liverpool's need for a central defender, specifically Barcelona's Ronald Araujo, to sell him to the English club in exchange for Luis Diaz. The report also stated that Barcelona will only be able to sign Luis Diaz if they sell one of their stars due to the club's financial crisis, so they are looking to let Araujo go in exchange for Diaz. It concluded that Luis Diaz is highly admired by Barcelona's coaching staff and the club's sporting director, Deco, which keeps the Catalan club determined to bring the player to Camp Nou next summer. Serious negotiations between Barcelona and Liverpool are expected in the coming period for the potential signing of Luis Diaz in the summer transfer window. In defense and midfield, 3 key absences. Worry. Dortmund before facing Barcelona in the Champions League. Kovac reshuffles his plans. Borussia Dortmund is preparing for a very difficult match against Barcelona at Montjuic Stadium next Wednesday in the first leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. What happened? According to Mundo Deportivo, the German team will travel to Barcelona with 3 important absences, forcing coach Niko Kovac to reshuffle his tactics. Defender Niklas Süle and midfielder Marcel Sabitzer are both injured, and it is unlikely they will be ready for the Barcelona match. Additionally, midfielder Pascal Gross will be missing due to suspension from accumulating yellow cards in the Champions League. Moreover, defender Rami Bensebaini was substituted in the recent Freiburg match due to some physical issues, and his condition will need to be monitored to determine whether he will be available for the Montjuic match. Kovac's plan. Despite these absences, coach Kovac has options to form a strong lineup against Barcelona. Right-back Nico Schlotterbeck returns to the starting lineup after serving his suspension, while midfielders Carney Chukwuemeka, Felix Mika, and Salih Özcan are competing for 2 spots in midfield. Dortmund and Barcelona's status in the Champions League. Dortmund reached the Champions League quarter-finals after overcoming Lille in the round of 16, while Barcelona advanced past Benfica. Both teams aim to reach the semi-finals to face the winner of the Bayern Munich versus Inter tie. A surprising statement from Pep Guardiola about Barcelona ahead of the Dortmund match. In one of the most controversial and reflective statements at once, Spanish coach Pep Guardiola broke his long silence about his former club, Barcelona, and spoke from the heart and mind about the return of the identity, spirit, and message about Barcelona's revival. His comments came in an extensive interview ahead of the Champions League quarter-final clash, where Barcelona will host Borussia Dortmund on April 9th at Montjuic Stadium, followed by the return leg on April 15th at Signal Iduna Park in Germany. While the media was expecting tactical comments or perhaps a neutral remark about the match, Guardiola surprised everyone with a fiery speech saying, "I never hide my feelings when it comes to Barcelona. This club is not just a name in the list of teams, it's a story. It's a philosophy. It's a revolution in the world of football. And when I look at what Barcelona is doing today, I say it without hesitation. The team we placed our hopes in for generations has returned. Barcelona is back, not just to play, but to impose its dominance once again." Guardiola then got to the heart of the matter, saying confidently, "I follow this team match after match, training after training, statement after statement. I see a team built on a solid foundation, led by a man who is relentless, knows what it means to play to win, and has enough experience to lead any club in the world to the top. Hansi Flick is not one to compromise. He does not relent, and he is not afraid of a challenge. And at Barcelona, he found a fertile environment to create something legendary. Flick didn't come just to rearrange the cards, he rewrote the rules. He blended Cruyff's legacy, Henke's pragmatism, and the strictness of the German school, and created a new mix, a terrifying attacking blend that is very much like the team we admired in 2009 and 2011. Yes, I'm talking about the Tiki-Taka team, about intelligence, patience, and creativity. Today, Barcelona doesn't just attack. They think, they surprise, they frighten. Guardiola continued with his technical analysis. Anyone who sees Barcelona today realizes that this team doesn't rely only on names but on the system. Look at Lamine Yamal, a 17-year-old playing like he's a graduate of the School of Mind and Talent. Look at Pedri, a player who embodies the meaning of mental agility before physical agility. Gavi, when he returns, will add that passionate touch that reminds you of Puyol and Iniesta. And now there's a mix of experienced stars like Lewandowski, Ter Stegen, and Gundogan, who know how to play big matches. What I see now is a long-term project. This team is not just ready for this season, but for the next 5 years of real competition for all titles. They have an unmatched youth foundation and a brilliant mix of tactical intelligence and mental flexibility. Guardiola then made a shocking statement that stunned the European football circles. I'll say this clearly. Barcelona is the favorite to win the Champions League this season. Yes, I'm the coach of Manchester City, and we might face them if we continue. But the truth must be told, even if it goes against your interests. Barcelona now is the most organized team, the most stable, and the hungriest for the title. He continued. Since the beginning of the season, we've seen major teams stumble, teams lose their balance at the first turn. But Barcelona? The harder it got, the stronger they became. The more the pressure increased, the calmer they got. This is like the champion teams, the teams that don't talk much but respond on the field. He then commented on Barcelona's opponent, saying, Dortmund is a team not to be underestimated. They have great European traditions, fast attacking players, and brave players. They're a tough opponent, especially at home. But if they want to knock Barcelona out, they need to be at their physical and mental peak for 180 minutes, because Barcelona won't give you many chances, and if you give them an inch, they'll take the whole field. In another part of the interview, when asked about his opinion on the Spanish league battle, Guardiola gave a decisive response. Just as I see them as favorites for the Champions League, I also see them as the favorites to win La Liga. Their performance is rising, their character is growing, the team knows how to handle pressure, and Ter Stegen saves you when you need him, while the substitutes make a difference when they come in. This is a championship team, a team for the right moment. Guardiola concluded with emotional words. I know many have said that Barcelona's era is over, that golden eras don't come back, but this team has taught me something throughout my life. Don't predict the end of those who don't know how to break. Barcelona doesn't end, it changes its skin, to return even more lethal. And if you ask me, who is the team of the future in Europe? I'll answer you, it's Barcelona. Without a doubt.